Well, so here it is. I'm in high school. I have a teacher. Her name is Miss Bullock. She knew that I could, comprehend with reading, but I never would raise my hand to actually want to read. But she knew that I could understand. I had good grades. So she one time just pulled me up at the end of class and said, I want you to give this letter to your mom. So my mother got the letter. My mother came back to the school furious because on the letter, when my mother sees like learning disorder or something like that, she takes learning seriously. So she came in furious. And then Ms. Bullock was like, I think that your son might have dyslexia. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that if it is a thing, we can help him with it. And from there, went to the military. And I got into a position of leadership the last 6 years to where that I read a lot. Me being the MC for the ceremony, and all because of me going to Selvin, Miss Bullock diagnosing me with dyslexia. I took charge of it and made it a part of me, vice trying to alienate it.
When I hear you talk about how important Miss Bullock was to you, it really resonates with me because even, as the school board president in San Antonio ISD, we're constantly talking about how to improve reading outcomes for students. And so when I think about how important the educator is in your story, it's really important that all educators have that kind of training, that ability to identify, that ability to advocate for students, to make sure they have the right resources they need to be successful in the classroom. And so that's why I'm excited about Celebrate Dyslexia. I'm excited that they're moving into San Antonio ISD and training educators, because that is the work that all of us have to commit to doing, is making sure that our educators and then our families and our students know what to do, how to talk about it, how to make sure that it's not a stigma anymore, and so that we can get students reading on grade level. Yeah, I hope that they gain a new skill set and a new knowledge and a new, foundation around how to help students, and the awareness of what dyslexia looks like, the awareness that 1 in 5 students has dyslexia. And right now we're only seeing about 4% of those diagnoses. So there's a lot of room for us as a district, as a city, as an educational institution to really embrace dyslexia. We know that if we catch it early, we can improve reading outcomes. It's a simple way for us to move the needle on 3rd grade reading literacy. It's simple, it's easy, and if we all get behind it and do it, we can make it happen.
It's like, so I heard you talking that you want to start a school or talk about dyslexia. I was like, well, and my first words were, I said, well, if you ever need any help or anything like that with putting that word out, I'll be there for you if you want me to, because I was diagnosed with dyslexia in high school.
Leave it to a mom who is angry and frustrated with the educational system not serving her students well to figure this out. And I love that about her, because she's so determined, and she speaks for all families and all parents that have struggled with this. She has students that she has children she knows what it feels like to not be listened to and to not be able to have the resources that you need to get your kids the right education, the fair, equitable education that they are owed by our public school system.